Hey everybody, Gabe Jenkins back with you to talk to you today about the mirror tool. It's going to be something that we got really used to using in AutoCAD, and in many ways it's a very similar feature in SolidWorks. But there's two kind of things I want you to be aware of. One is just kind of how to input the information that you want into SolidWorks in order to get the result you're looking for in terms of mirroring either a sketch element or a feature. The second thing is to just help you understand that mirroring is something that we're used to doing in a two-dimensional sketch, but you can also do it with a three-dimensional feature. And I'm going to show you how to do both of those things right now. All right, so I got a little bit of a setup here. I got a little rectangle, 10 by 5 rectangle, and I drew a little construction line that went from the center point over directly to the edge of the thing, and it's a horizontal line, right? So let's just say I have a little box that goes like this. I'm not going to bother to dimension it; it just doesn't matter, okay? But say I wanted the exact same one down here. Okay, so in some ways, this feature works exactly like it worked in AutoCAD. You kind of select the things you want. In this case, I'm going to click on that rectangle. Oh, and you see, as soon as I click on it, a lot of stuff happened over here on the left side of the shape, left side of the what's it called? Left side of the screen, and like almost everything in SolidWorks, when you select something, it pops a bunch of choices up over to the left side of the screen to see if you want to either define sketch relationships, which there's another video on, so you can watch how to decide how you want all those different sketch elements to relate to each other. But it also allows you just to say, these are the four things I'm trying to do. Now, if you go up here, if I've selected these four lines and I go up here to mirror entities, you can see the box change. I clicked on mirror entities, and now I'm in the mirror tool. And so it says which of the entities you want to mirror. Anytime you got a box over here, whatever the box is that's blue, that's where you're entering information. So I want those four lines to be mirrored, and I want them to be mirrored about, meaning what's the reflection line? I want them to be, in this case, I want them to be mirrored about that construction line that I drew. So as soon as this is blue, click on here, you can see it's prompting me up on the screen. Is that the thing I want? Yeah, that is the thing I want. Okay, cool. So I can hit yes. That's exactly what I want. Now, interestingly, I don't have to create. If I thought in advance a lot about how I want to set up my my shape and where it's oriented and where it's started and where the origin is, etc. In this case, I have my origin right at the center of my rectangle right here. So if I wanted to make another one that was just exactly on this corner over here, I could again hit mirror, click on these things, click mirror, and notice that all of my history isn't here anymore because we're in the mirror tool. But my history of how I've built the shape isn't gone. It's just they move it over into the screen. So if I expand this by clicking on that button, I can see this is what, in this case, I haven't done very much so far. But I can hover over different things and use those as elements as like a mirror tool, right? So I got my four lines. I want to make a copy of it. Click down here, say, what do I want to mirror it about? And if I highlight front plane, it would have used this plane as the mirror line. If I'd go here, top plane, it would make a copy of the mirror crosshair. In this case, if I'm trying to put it over here, my mirror can be the right plane. So that looks good. And I'm going to click that, and you can see. Great. Okay. Now, so far, all of this is still two-dimensional sketching. I'm just going to really quickly go ahead, and I'm going to hit OK to this, and I'm going to say, OK, I'm going to extrude from this sketch. I'm going to extrude this whole middle thing, and here. I'm just going to make them go up one, just so you can see what we're doing here. Okay. So everything is up one. This is what the shape, this is what the 2D, the closed 2D sketch looks like. And so that's what it looks like now. But say, let's just say I want to do something else. I'm going to make one of them, make this little box over here taller. So if I go, I'm in my extrude tool. We'll just take a step back. I went to extrude boss base. I highlighted this whole thing, went back, clicked on the sketch. It lets me see parts of my sketch. I'm going to click on that particular box, and instead of being 1, let's just say I make it 5. Okay, so it's going to pop up a little bit taller. If that looks good, I hit OK, and now I have this. So let's say, we're used to doing mirroring in 2 dimensions. We can also mirror whole features in SolidWorks, right? So if I wanted to make a copy of this, but put it over on this side of the shape over here so that it's all symmetrical, I can do that. And I can do that by simply clicking on Boss Extrude Base, like that's the thing I want. And then I can go up here to Mirror, right? I'm going to create a mirror. I'm going to create a copy of it across a mirror line. And again, I got the box over here. So it knows I want to do this. This is the feature I want to do. So it put that feature right here in this is the thing I want to mirror. And it's asking me what's my mirror, what's the line of reflection. If I go over here again, well, in this case, it's the front plane. I don't want to do here. I don't want to do here. I want to do here. So if I hover over front plane and then click it, it shows me where that feature is going to be. That looks good to me. In case you want to just kind of see what it looks like, you can turn it around. So that's where it's going to be. And if I hit OK, I've now created a mirror of a feature. So that's it. Mirrors are cool, right? It lets you simplify a lot of your designs. There's one particular shape I can think of that you're going to have to do later on where that mirror tool makes your life a lot easier because you just kind of make one thing and then you can mirror copies of it to finish your drawing in your whole shape much more easily because you can mirror sketch elements and features. All right, everybody. I hope this is helpful, and I hope you use the mirror feature as much as possible because it's great. All right. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.